All right, people.
So you were saying what?
I was saying, he was saying, so what you trying to do? Get me killed? Get me killed? I like, no. I like, if that would have been the problem and stuff, I would have not came up there and never, warned him that the other friend was here.
Right.
And stuff. So I was trying to save, all of us, because I don't like confrontation at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I was basically, doing and stuff. So what I'm saying is, it's not easy to try to have two friends, especially male friends and stuff. But because that's what both of them are to me. I don't know how they feel.
Right.
Because I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself. But as for myself, they just friends. Nothing more, nothing less. So, but they don't see it, obviously, that way. Because the other friends say, you try to get me killed.
Oh, okay.
You trying to get me hurt. And stuff. So
what you going to do about this situation?
Do me. Keep on doing me and stuff. Because it's not like I haven't told each one that we're just friends. And that's it.
Okay.
But like I say, I can't speak for them. The other one don't see it that way. The other one, I don't know what he think is something more. Because when I speak to him, he be saying, I love you. I love that person too, but not in the way. I don't know in the way that he thinks. I can't read people's mind. But I love him as a friend. And,
So don't you think you should, the one that's saying, I love you, I love you. Don't you think you should make it clear so that he can have the understanding of his position in the relationship? Or you just feel like, well, I told him what I told him, he just got to receive it.
I done told
when
him.
He get ready to receive it.
I done made it as clear can be. As clear as I can explain it. I like, because the person and I used to be married. So we do have a long history.
Okay.
Even before we got married.
Okay.
But now, those days are past. It is what it is. But I love him still, but as a friend, not like it were when we were married.
Right.
And so I don't know, do he understand that? But I tell him that. He would tell you, if you talk to him, he'll tell you I tell him that.
Right.
But I still don't got no control over how he really feels. Understand?
That's true.
So I'm telling him how I feel. That's you, as you feel that way. But I don't feel that way. I feel like we are just friends and that's it.
Right.
With each one of them. I'm not in love with anyone.
Right.
As far as it goes with me, it's friendship.
Right.
That's it. So if you want to take it for more than what it is, that's on you.
Yeah. So I guess the main thing is, that everybody have an understanding, and so nobody gets hurt. And things like that.
Because it can get dangerous. It can get dangerous. Because like I say, these just friends that I'm considering. I can't speak for them, the two gentlemen.
Right.
But I can only speak for myself.
Right.
It can get dangerous trying to love too. Like I say, that's impossible. I ain't met nobody yet that I know successful at loving too. How could you?
That's what I was telling the young lady that was telling me that she was in love with both of them, which I can't say whether she is or not.
Right.
So, I just thought it was interesting, that she asked me or was telling me about it, that, that there was two people that she was in love with. Well, is it more
is that she, like I said, she likes a quality in one more than she does the other one.
And she have mentioned that. The good qualities.
And she confusing it with love.
Possibly.
Okay.
Possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be possible. But, I guess the big thing again, like I was saying earlier, is the thing with the side chick, which that's not cool.
No.
We should be honest with in our relationships.
Right.
Married, if some of us are married, or and we just should be honest with each other, and
period.
Because it's dangerous out here. People.
It is. People are going off the deep end.
Yeah, you just cannot play with people's feelings.
Right.
Emotions. That's not cool.
Right.
You should be honest with the person and let them know what's going on, whether you want to be in it or if you're just gonna be in it, or whether you or deciding that you just want to be friends.
Right.
So, yeah, communication.
Right.
You got to communicate.
Because you hear every day about people getting killed and
Yeah.
being stalked and everything.
Yeah.
So you need to be clear. Be clear on that. Because, like, that's a dangerous game. Like I say, that if you friends are trying to love too, and it ain't easy, just like Ben Wilson said, trying to love two ain't easy to do.
That's true.
And it's not.
Yeah.
Because trying to have two friends, as I see it, ain't easy. Two male friends is not easy to do.
Exactly.
Either maybe it's be two women friends and a male, got two women friends ain't easy to do.
Exactly.
So you just got to be careful and keep a watchful eye and know your place.
You got to be honest.
Right.
You got to be honest. Yeah, you have to be honest. So, on a lighter note, we got some jewelry here.
Right.
That copper.
Copper.
So, I've been having some problems with stiffness in my joints and things like that.
So have I in my legs. And this copper is no joke.
So,
it's really helping.
Right. So we were out Saturday. Doing a little marketing, and we ran across a lady that was she had the copper out.
Right.
And so we decided that we would buy some and try it out. So I got the bracelet.
I have the earrings
And then
and the bracelet.
yeah, and
Beautiful, see.
And I got the earrings, and I tell y'all what, I've been wearing it since Saturday, and I take it off at night, but I put it on every morning,
I sleep in mine.
and I can tell the difference. It
Me
has
too.
been a whole lot of help for my stiffness and my pains and in my joints.
Right.
So then she gave us some education, on some herbs and things like that also. So we just trying to stay healthy. And
the
keep it
naturally
moving.
way,
Right.
not with pills prescribed by doctors. It's natural herb that you can have.
Yeah, so we just trying
can
to
try.
stay healthy so that we can just enjoy life because
Yeah.
there's so much going on.
And
you know.
continue to bring y'all this.
Yeah. Each time that we decide that we want to bring something, we think about who would want to hear what and what topics we should talk about.
Right.
And there's a whole lot to talk about, but we want to keep it learning for people to learn.
Right.
And we just trying to go up.
Right.
So we do have an audience tonight, though, y'all.
Yes, we do.
We have an audience tonight, and is there anyone out there that's got a question or a concern or anything that you'd like to talk about when we were talking about anything that we've been talking about?
Anything like on relationship, trying to love to
anything,
grandchildren, all the subjects that we have mentioned and talked about in the past.
We got somebody.
We have someone.
Okay, who do we have?
I'm Brittany.
Okay.
Hi, Brittany. Good to have you on the show tonight.
This is Brittany.
So could I ask for you, Miss Mary?
Yeah.
For yours, was your dealing with two? Was it as deep as Charlene's?
So with me, Brittany, I didn't know you were gonna ask me that. So with me, mine was not that deep. And this was back in the day now. Way back in the day. But really no similarities to Charlotte. Well, there was we were friends. I was friends with each one of them. But I guess, they didn't have the understanding that we were just friends. I had personally cut off the relationship. But there was still friendship, but then there was like a misunderstanding of the situation. But they did meet up. Yeah. Oh. But they did meet up, and things didn't get ugly or anything like that. But they did meet up. But I can tell you that up until this day, we are all still friends, and I still hear about it from each one of them up until this day. But I wasn't trying to play nobody. It was just the fact that I was still friends with them. But men are kind of funny.
They are.
Because the thing about a lot of men, not all men, they want to kind of do what they want to do when they want to do it.
Right.
And then when you decide that you want to do whatever you decide to do, it becomes a problem.
Yep, I see that a lot. So I know y'all can teach us a lot, teach me a lot. So I know, it's like that today. Like you said, like the men, they want you to act a certain way, but they out here doing whatever with whoever, whenever. And they want you to be at home, be the perfect girlfriend or wife. And they out here doing all the extra stuff.
Right.
Like, what are y'all views on that? Like today, seeing that we are living in it, like with all the side chicks, like we talked about.
Right.
It's a lot of side chicks. They got the radio station say side piece shout out.
Yeah.
Wow.
They do.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So what y'all think about that today? Like, y'all think on what scale do y'all think that it's like? Do y'all think it's like it has got like way worse, or is it still the same, or except we just know about it more because of social media?
I think it's still the same. We just know about it more because of social media. And stuff, because really ain't nothing new under the sun. What's going on now been going on.
Right.
It might be just laid out in a different format. But what goes on today went on back in the day. So this the thing what happened back in the day. Men used to throw their head in the dough. So if they throw it in the dough and it get thrown back, to keep rolling. But you throw it in the dough and it don't get thrown back, you okay. You in the house. So that's
did that really take place?
Yes, it did.
I heard about it before too.
It took place. Because my brother just was talking about that earlier. That they do it the different then with the hat thing. If they throw the hat in the door and it didn't get thrown back out the door, they was in the house. But if they throw it in the door and the hat get thrown out the door, you better keep moving.
But too, I think a lot of it plays a part on when we're all ladies sitting here talking. But I think a lot of it is that happens. We can say it's our fault,
Right.
because a lot of times we see things and we allow them to happen, and for whatever reasons,
We go along to get along.
yeah, or just to have somebody,
Just
or
to have somebody.
different reasons and things.
Yeah.
But then, and then when you put it out that it's acceptable, then,
It seems all right.
somebody that's, really not, I would say don't care, they'll do what they do.
Right.
So let me ask y'all a question, because this just happened recently from someone I know. Ended up in relations with someone who was married.
Mm-hmm.
But she did not know that this person was married until afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no sign of her at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Just nothing that would show right then and there, like, I'm
Right.
married.
Right.
When she asked this person about it, this person openly said, "Yes, I am married."
Oh, wow.
Afterwards.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
That's dangerous, and that's no telling tale signs in the beginning or nothing. Didn't notice nothing, but the person was openly bold and told her yes that they were afterward that they were.
Yep.
Well, my question is, what is she still in a relationship, or what did she do?
Well, I don't know exactly what's going on afterwards. But it was we were speaking about it
Yeah.
because she felt so strongly about not being with or messing with married people.
Right.
Right.
Of course, it's dangerous.
So
The reason I said that because my thing is that how she reacted, would have mattered. Because if she still going along with it, then he feel like it's acceptable, and she just a side chick.
Right.
That's when the side chick come in.
Right.
But if she was like, "Oh no, that ain't gonna happen,"
And it won't happen.
and it won't happen, and she backed out of the relationship,
Cut him off right
that's
then and
showing
there.
him that she don't play that.
She don't play that. That's not acceptable for her.
I mean,
To
but
her.
the bad is already done.
I don't care. It's bad. It ain't.
Unless I thought, since he was so open about saying yes, I thought that maybe the couple could have been swingers.
That's another thing that's real. That's going on today. It is a bunch of swinging going on.
So I suggested, I was like, well,
Is she open to swinging?
she not my favorite. I'm speaking of like the couple. The
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The married couple.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That it's a lot of
I was
that
like,
going
maybe
on.
they're swingers because it's so easy to get in touch with this person, like this
Right.
person's wife. So it's so easy to get in touch with this person's wife. He has to know that. So, and he was so open about it. Maybe the wife been knowing. and
Already
just
know.
don't
No.
Oh.
mind,
Could
or
possibly be
she probably
swingers.
would have walked in at some point. Who knows?
Right.
Right.
Like the incident that we had at the club.
Yes.
When, they were trying to get Charlene in
No, they was not.
on the swinging thing. And
I didn't know.
And she didn't know. But I picked up on it and it was a couple, but they were okay with everything. And I'm like, Charlene, though that's a couple. And at that particular time, she didn't listen.
I was drinking.
And so she was drinking. So as the night went on, things started happening. And then she saw that they were trying to get her into their swinging group.
Well, they were trying to get both of us
Not me.
into the swinging group. Because Mary, I can give it to her. She was the one.
I
She
picked
said,
up on
Charlene,
it.
they're a swinger. I'm like, no, they're not. And the husband was over there talking to me. He had started up a conversation and
Yeah.
talking and stuff. And Mary said,
And the
Charlene,
wife was okay.
And
She
the
was
wife
sitting
was okay.
across from us.
She was sitting maybe over across the table from
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
And she like, what did she say to me? She said, go home.
Yeah. So,
And the reason I find out that they were husband and wife, because she kept telling the guy to order her a drink, right?
yeah.
And then he said something to me. She like, go ahead, it's all right.
But they were swingers.
They were
so,
swingers.
Like you said, maybe when he's like, yeah, so they could have been swingers. So
Yeah.
I guess there's something else to watch out for, Carl.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's unfair because she's not with that.
Right.
If him and his wife are, I don't know. That's unknown. But whatever the case, he could have gave her a chance so she could back out. But you can always, you got to ask these days when you're getting it. It sounds so blunt and straight to the point.
But you got to be that
ask,
way.
You got to ask if anybody, are you going both ways? Are
Right.
you gay?
That's important.
Are you married? How
Are
many
you
girlfriends
swingers?
do you have?
You need that social security number. You need to get their tag number.
Number.
all of that.
License?
Yeah, you need to get all
Yeah,
of that.
everything.
And the best bet is have a friend of yours that's a detective or a cop.
To be there and looking out for you.
Because they can, run some stuff
I
for
always
you.
wanted a police friend.
Yeah, because like you said, you got to be on top of it. Because you got people that
Doing everything and anything.
yeah, yeah. So Brittany, as I guess as a younger person, younger than us, because we used to date. We used to, have dates. You don't see a lot of that anymore.
Oh, no. It's Netflix and chill. We already know what that stands for. without being obvious, Netflix and chill. Because in order to Netflix and chill, you're gonna have to go either to their house, they're gonna come to your house. somewhere you're gonna be sitting down, chilling, probably gonna be quiet,
Okay.
and everybody knows that sometimes you don't get through the whole movie.
See, I ain't know nothing about that.
Me neither. I ain't
Netflix
know.
and chill, it's all over the place. If somebody come up to y'all and say y'all want to Netflix and chill,
Okay.
Okay.
y'all need to be aware of that.
Okay.
Because Netflix and chill is not Netflix and chill.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I had no idea
Me
about
either.
that.
But now I take that back because there's somebody at our job, younger than me. I'm 28,
Mm-hmm.
and when he asked this girl to Netflix and chill, like you could just watch Netflix and just chill.
Okay.
That ended real quick because she know what Netflix and
Okay.
chill is,
Right.
but he didn't know what it was. He wasn't using it in that context. But
Okay.
you know, because it's so easy to say Netflix and chill. Because sometimes, I mean, that's what you do. You
Netflix
you
and
watch
chill.
Netflix and you
Oh,
just
okay.
chill out. But
What's the
nowadays-
opposite side to that?
You already know.
No, I mean,
Well,
really, for the audience that don't know that.
To get you over to where they are.
Right.
Y'all it'll probably start off watching Netflix.
But
and
you
just-
end
But
up in the
then-
bedroom.
yeah, something like that.
All right,
Okay.
okay.
But I've never heard of Netflix.
Me
and chill.
neither.
Oh yeah, I bet this
See,
Google
that's
probably got
see,
it.
audience, this very interesting. We didn't know that, did you?
I ain't know that, but
Yeah.
I do know a lot of stuff. Like I work with a lot of younger people,
Right.
and I had a lady today. She's younger than me, and she had received a text message, and it was she's had sent some information to somebody, and somebody said blah. It was a good text back, and she needed an interpreter because she's younger, but she ain't up on a lot of stuff, and she was like, "I need somebody to help me out, a younger person." Then she called me over, and I said, "I'm not a younger person." She was like, "Well, see if you can interpret it." So it was blah, 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 AF. So I told her what the AF meant. She was like, "No, it don't." I'm like, "Yeah, it does." And then she called a younger person over, and then they interpreted it, and it was what I had said. So it's like we ain't behind on everything.
No,
Not
not everything, because, hey,
But like
I'm
a
up
lot
in
of
it.
stuff, I don't know what stuff.
But I
means.
didn't know what that means.
Right.
To
Netflix.
be honest, like a lot of these kids now, they're like 13 and 14. They know what that means. I like to call myself lame. When I was that age, I didn't know what that was.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known.
Because you wasn't exposed to a lot
Right,
of
I
stuff.
wasn't exposed to that. Now it's all over the place because now we got more social media.
Right.
Everybody on their phones, computer, laptops, whatever.
Right.
And when I was like 13 and 14, we were still outside playing tag.
Yeah.
So, and I just feel like I was so childish compared to what these kids are today because they already know.
Yeah. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Elijah, how old is Elijah? 12?
13.
Bet you ask him what Netflix and chill is. I bet he could tell you.
Wow.
And he's supposed to know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's always good to listen and be around young people and learn something,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's been taken over by the millennials. I don't
Yep.
like to consider myself that though.
Yeah.
I think that's probably like 25 down,
Okay.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the world stays the same, but people change.
Right.
So you got to keep up.
But no, I wouldn't say the world stays the same because people makes the world and the world keep on turning.
Well, what I mean is we change.
Right. With people change. Right.
With what comes to you, you
Right.
have to adapt
Right.
and,
You just
make
can't
a
stay the
change.
same.
Yeah.
You have to because life makes you adapt. You can't stay the same. You can't. That's just like a person being with a closed mind,
Right.
which makes them dangerous.
Yeah, and you got to be open to.
Right.
I talk to a lot of younger people. I talk to older people. I talk to all people
Me too.
because you're never too old
Old
to
or
learn.
young.
You're never too old to learn.
Right.
I like to talk to the older people.
I like talking to younger people. I like talking to both, but I prefer. It's something that I'm drawn to the younger audience. I like younger people. I'm not saying that I don't like older people, but
Yeah.
I'm more prone to talking to younger people. I don't know why, but they come to me first. like it's a drawn to. They like talking to me as well.
Yeah, I see that with you a lot. But I like the older people. I like to talk to the older people because one thing that is for sure, time repeats itself somehow.
Yep,
Right.
It does.
And like how you always say, what y'all trying to do? We done been there and done that.
Right.
Pretty much.
And that's what we, even with the clothes, like y'all done said this many times before, even with the clothes. And I see that, like, once I started getting older, I started seeing, I'm like, they right.
You've seen it before.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm like, I'm going to go to them. I'm going to go to the older people. They know
Right.
more.
Right.
That's true.
And they have more knowledge, they're more wise. Like, we got a lot of young people out here that they just act stupid. They do stupid things. And I
Yeah.
question it so much that I just rather stay away from it.
Okay. Can I say something? Too. Can I interject and say something?
Go ahead.
I would disagree. I wouldn't just say it's a lot of old people. Yeah, that's true. But it's also a lot of young people out here with knowledge as well. Because just because you're old, that don't make you have knowledge. It's a plenty of old people around here is old fools. Just like it's a lot of young
Stuck in
fools.
their ways.
So I wouldn't just put everything young people, old people got knowledge, got a lot of knowledge just because they old. That's a cliche. That's not true. It's a lot of young people walking around here with just as much knowledge. Just because they're young, don't play them out. That they don't have knowledge. They wise and got knowledge too. Because I can tell that with my grandchild. She got more knowledge than some of these here folks that been here for years. So I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't just put the young people out there like they
Well,
don't.
I'm
They
not
do.
saying all, though. Not all.
Okay, let's say it like that. Not
But a
all,
lot.
but a lot.
Oh, the ones that I'm surrounded by on a daily basis. Like, not all of them. And I learned something new from each one. But I just feel like the wisdom and the knowledge comes with the older from what I've been surrounded by.
Okay.
From what
Okay.
I've been surrounded by. I feel like that wisdom comes from the older. Because they still trying to, I mean, not every older person got their stuff together.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Got their stuff together, but I see more of the younger folks still scrambling, trying to get to that
Right.
place.
Right.
Like, there's a lady I work with. I asked her one day, she's older, she's probably like 50 something.
Hmm.
And she was, I said, goodness, I said, your life is so balanced. She said, it took a long time to get here.
Right.
So I feel like I can learn something from that versus somebody who's trying to stay on their two like me.
Right.
Right.
Like, we both trying to do the same thing.
Right.
We probably don't need to go to each other for,
Right.
you know, I'm like, maybe I can throw a little bit your way.
Right.
But ain't too much I can throw your way. I need to go here where she
That's
got
right.
it balanced now.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe she could tell me what she doing
Right.
that I could be doing versus we both trying to.
Right.
So it ain't
Right.
good, too much we can tell each other.
Right.
That's true.
So,
And like for myself, I've been told often by my kids that I'm too easygoing, I'm too forgiving of people and stuff. That's maybe how my kids feel and stuff, but that's in me to act. I'm not really too easygoing and too forgiving, but I am who I am, and I can't change that. I know I'm not easy. My kids think that I am.
well,
But I'm really not. But I don't I don't express myself the same way that they express themselves and that they feel with stuff. I can't, I don't, express my feeling the same way my kids express their feeling with people. It's not, they feel that sometimes I be too forgiving and too easy with people, but in actuality, I'm not.
Is that right, Brittany?
I just deal with them on a different way. I don't let stuff upset me the way, like,
Brittany want to speak.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Brittany.
so everybody now that we should know that I am Charlene's daughter.
Right.
That's right.
Her oldest daughter. And
My only daughter.
yes, oldest child. So what I've noticed about you, and this is what I honestly feel, sometimes after things done happen, and I'm like, oh, I get it. It's a good thing she was patient and she was she held herself and she humbled herself. Because
Right.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I'm like, oh, you should have, oh.
Right.
And I see that. Like, sometimes I have to tell myself, like, girl, you might need to just slow down, calm down. I can always hear you when I get mad. Brittany, just calm down. And I had to remind myself that. And I was like, well, you was calm and I was all hype. It could have went a whole nother way.
Right.
So I was like, good thing my mama was calm because
Right.
I sure wasn't.
Right.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I be ready about to fight somebody. I'd be so angry. And I feel like if we all could take the time and be patient, humble ourselves, calm down, a lot of stuff would kind of fall in place better than it has done already.
Right.
Right.
But I
It's just
ready.
all in taking time to think before you act.
But I admire that because I admire you because of that. I'm like, she patient. I don't know how you so patient and you can humble yourself because I can't.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know how you do it. How do y'all do it?
Just going through life, just living, and you learn.
I
You learn
guess.
something new every day.
The day come, you'll be there.
Yeah, I guess I look up to them for it
Yeah.
because I still certain situations like work. At work, I hear your voice a lot. Just calm down.
I noticed that too with a lot of people that I work with that are younger.
Yeah.
They be like, Miss Mary, you so calm.
Oh, it's hard.
But I've not always been like that. I haven't always been like that. I've been like them, like this one today. She was like, oh, Miss Mary, yesterday, I think you acting like me.
We all have them
And I
moments.
think I was too. But yeah, so you know, I don't try. And one thing about it, I talk to them, the younger ones that I work with, I talk to them. I don't talk at them.
Right.
Or, you know, just let them, just try and give them another way to look at things.
Right.
But I still get all hyped and all of that.
And I do too. Mary was here when I was all hyped up. You want to share with her
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
day
We
of a
talked
certain
to-
incident?
Yeah, we talked about it on the last one where
Right.
she was all, somebody had, you know, got her off her square. So she was all hyped up and all that stuff like that.
Yeah.
But too, it goes back to who you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Like I had an incident with my daughter. You were with us
Mm-hmm.
a couple of Saturdays ago. That was the first time Charlene had ever seen her go off like that. Later on, she was like, I can't believe her. Because normally, Ariel Davis is always really calm and cool. But that particular day, she wasn't cool.
She was not.
She wasn't cool, but what happened is I stepped in and I'm like, okay, Ariel, come on, let's go. And then I told her, I said, now, if you were with some of your girlfriends, it could have been bad because you got to watch who you are around because some people will pump you on up
Yeah.
and then you be sitting up somewhere and
Looking crazy.
looking crazy and in trouble. So surround yourself
With positive
with
people.
positive people and people, you know, that, you know, you sometimes you think people got your back and they don't.
They don't.
But then surround yourself with people that you think got your back because that could have been real ugly that particular day when we all three was out with Area. And, you know, I just made a thing. I said, had it been one of your girlfriends, I don't really know her friends, but I know how people will get you all rowdy up and
And I would have did this.
yeah, and then when the time comes, you stand up there by yourself
Looking
crazy.
foolish. Right?
Yeah, so it all comes with
That's learning too.
yeah, it all comes with who you with,
Who you associate
who you
yourself
associate
around.
yourself with.
Oh, I know. I'm been through
And
that
sometimes it can be family. Just because they family, that don't mean that they good for you.
That's true. That's true.
phase. Don't I know?
Yeah. But-
Everything that you have ever taught me and ever said to me, and came to pass.
That's with living.
time.
Long
Yeah.
as you keep living, you're going to learn. You learn something new every day. Keep living.
You'll learn. Cause I sit and talk to my grandkids, you know, and then they watch you too.
Right?
Like Anthony always, when I get started, cause Anthony got, for some reason, he always says to me when we get ready to go out, Grandma, please don't start today. But when we go out, if I'm paying for my food or if I'm just going out, period, I want my stuff right.
Right?
Every time we go out, it's always something. And he'll say, Grandma, please, not today. But the thing about it, I say, but Anthony, am I right or wrong? He's like, you right, Grandma, but for some reason they want to pick on me and mess up my food. And then he looking at me because I say something, but it ain't my fault. So they be watching too. So I, have to keep my composure a lot of times, when I'm out with them because I don't want them going out, acting crazy. So, but he have to calm Grandma down sometimes.
The kids are really important. You really right about what you say. They really pay what you be doing. I know that about my grandkids, especially Mariah. She really be paying attention to what you be doing, her surrounding, what each and every one of us in this household do, and not in this household do. If she's around you, she's on it, and will tell you too.
Right.
About what you doing.
That's the scary part. Because I want to raise Mariah to speak her mind. Don't let nobody scare you to not speak your mind. But Mariah sometimes ain't got no filter.
She doesn't.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's scary because I was like, when we go to people's house, Lord, just please let everything go smooth. Because I just be cringing for the moment Mariah gonna say something or bring something to somebody's attention.
Right.
That, normally us as adults, we'll let it go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I'll be just up there like, please don't.
But
say
it's
nothing.
kind of good she outspoken because I had an incident today where I had some people come in my path and it was a grandma and it was a little girl and she was maybe about 7 or 8. And the grandma, she was trying to help the little girl by bringing me in. And she was like, Miss Mary, she was like, tell her, she said, the kids punch on her and they pick at her. Mm-hmm. And she said, I was telling her she need to speak up for herself and she need to tell when something happened, which was really a sad situation. Cute little girl. And then I just kind of told her, make sure that you don't let nobody touch you or pick at you, say something to you, go to an adult and take steps like that, So, anyway, so the little girl, she left on out. And then I told her grandma, I said, you really don't have to worry about it. Just keep an eye on it. Because I used to be like that. Because when I was young, they used to pull my hair. I'll never forget, on the school bus. And this girl used to pull my hair and pinch me. And I just sit up there and cry like a baby. And I seen her about 5 years ago. And I said to myself, boy, if she tried it now, I'd knock her slap out on the floor.
And I'm just the opposite. I already was a little Hellcat. You mess with me, baby, I got you then. And no years later, I'm that person.
But it wasn't.
Back then I was, but now as I'm older, it's a different ball game. But back then,
But I told
you
her,
got.
I told her not
Believe
to
that.
worry about it because it wasn't like I was afraid of the people, but I wasn't used to people approaching my space like that and doing stuff to me. I didn't really understand why they would do something like that. Yeah. But then along the way, I start, defending myself, and now you ain't gonna too much get away with a whole lot from me.
I see
messing
now,
with me.
Since I grew up, I see like a lot of these kids are a reflection of what's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They are.
Even with mine, like Mariah, somebody had pointed out to me that Mariah, they always say me and Mariah twins. And somebody said, y'all hold y'all head. Well, her dad said, y'all hold y'all heads the same way when y'all look at TV. And everything, we squint, we look like we mad at the TV. Everything, we do everything alike.
Right.
And I was talking to somebody at work. I said, my mama told me, wait till you grow up and you have kids. It's going to be 10 times worse. And now I'm like, oh.
But Brittany,
The
you was
attitude.
something else too, Cole. When y'all used to come, and you were no more than 2, 3, maybe 4, you used to come and jump up on the sofa. That be jumping and going on and doing everything. So, hey, what goes around
That's
comes
her.
around. Yeah.
When she gets to her grandma's house.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's all for all. Yeah.
I see it. I'm getting it.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
catching
you. And you used to be pinching people under the
My
table
mama-
and stuff.
My mama do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Those jeans.
My
Yeah.
mom do it.
Hmm.
But mom done changed over the years and stuff. Yes.
Now she hide men in the closet. And downstairs in the den.
That was for just that one per incident. But I don't feel I shouldn't have to hide them. But these people are crazy these days. So I did that to keep them from tearing each other apart. Maybe they would have tore each other apart. I ain't want that to happen not on my watch and not in my house. Okay, man. Well, anything else that anybody want to add?
Brittany, you got anything else?
No, not right now. I hope I can come and be a guest again.
Sure.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Anyone.
we're glad you came out to join us.
Yes.
Yeah, we appreciate
we
everything.
appreciate it. We are
appreciate
very
your
happy
question.
to have you on our show tonight.
Yeah, I had my glass of wine a little bit earlier.
Right,
Okay.
right. So we just want to remind everybody that every Wednesday we are here for Wind Down Wednesday. And we're going to go ahead and
And
close
close
out.